There's one piece of advice that will protect your wealth, preserve your relationships, and maintain your peace of mind more than anything else. When you achieve financial freedom, keep it a secret. Don't post it on social media, don't tell your family, don't brag to friends, and don't signal wealth through possessions. The wealthiest people practice stealth wealth. They live modestly, dress simply, drive ordinary cars, and never advertise their net worth. Why? Because broadcasting financial success triggers a cascade of negative consequences: resentment, exploitation, targeting by scammers, family demands, friendship destruction, and security risks. I'm Kyle, and today I'm explaining why silence is your most powerful wealth protection tool, what happens when you violate this rule, how the wealthy actually behave versus how people think they behave, and exactly what to keep private to maximize peace, security, and continued prosperity. If you've built wealth or you're on the path, this might be the most important strategic advice you'll ever receive. Let's go. The moment you reveal financial freedom, you pay what I call the exposure tax, immediate and ongoing costs that drain wealth and quality of life. First, family and friends suddenly have emergencies requiring your money. Second, scammers, salespeople, and fraudsters target you aggressively. Third, lifestyle inflation pressure intensifies as peers expect visible wealth. Fourth, legal liability increases. Lawsuits, divorces, and disputes suddenly involve higher settlement expectations. Fifth, personal security risks escalate. Robberies, kidnappings, and identity theft target known wealthy individuals. Research shows lottery winners who go public face bankruptcy rates 3 to 5 times higher than anonymous winners, primarily due to exploitation, poor decisions under pressure, and security incidents. The exposure tax isn't theoretical, it's measurable wealth destruction. The alternative? Practice stealth wealth. Live in middle-class neighborhoods, drive 5 to 10-year-old cars, wear normal clothes, work normal jobs or appear to, and never discuss numbers. The savings are enormous. You avoid family extraction, friend jealousy, scammer targeting, and lifestyle inflation. Silence isn't just golden, it's profitable. Money ruins relationships faster than almost anything else. When friends learn you're wealthy, dynamics shift immediately. They start comparing, resenting, expecting favors, or distancing themselves. Genuine friendships based on shared experiences transform into transactional relationships where they see you as a resource. Studies on wealth and friendship show 68% of high net worth individuals report losing friends after wealth became known, with resentment and jealousy being primary factors. The dynamic is toxic. Suddenly every dinner check is yours, every vacation must include you paying for others, every financial struggle becomes your responsibility to solve. Friends who once treated you as equals now treat you as ATMs, or judge you for living large while they struggle. The worst part, you can't discuss your own challenges, financial stress, investment decisions, tax burdens, because friends dismiss your problems as rich people problems. The solution? Never reveal wealth to friends. Maintain existing friendships based on shared interests, not financial status. If wealth changes your lifestyle dramatically, gradually phase out incompatible friendships and build new ones with people at similar wealth levels who understand your reality. Protect relationships by protecting privacy.
Family is the #1 threat to financial freedom once they know you have it. The expectation dynamics are brutal. Parents expect retirement support. Siblings expect bailouts. Extended family expects free loans. And everyone expects generosity at holidays, weddings, and emergencies. Once family knows you're financially free, every problem becomes your problem. The psychological manipulation intensifies. Guilt trips, obligation narratives, cultural expectations, and emotional blackmail designed to extract money. Many wealthy people report spending 20 to 50% of income on family demands, destroying their own financial goals. Worse, family sharing creates resentment among those who receive less than others, sparking jealousy and conflict. The data is clear. 73% of wealthy individuals who openly share financial status with family report significant relationship strain and regret the disclosure. The strategic approach? Create plausible cover stories. Say you're doing okay, but have debt, student loans, or modest income. Live in modest housing, drive normal cars, and never display luxury goods around family. If pressed for help, offer small amounts with strict boundaries or redirect to financial education resources. Maintain the illusion of middle-class struggle to protect both wealth and relationships. It's not deception, it's strategic privacy for mutual benefit. Visible wealth attracts criminals, scammers, fraudsters, and opportunists like nothing else. Public displays of financial success, expensive homes, luxury cars, jewelry, social media flexing, advertise you as a high-value target. Home invasions, kidnappings, identity theft, and sophisticated scams disproportionately target known wealthy individuals when their wealth is publicly visible versus when it's concealed. Romance scams, investment fraud, and long-con friendship scams specifically target wealthy victims who broadcast their status. Social media makes this worse by posting vacation photos from luxury resorts, telling criminals your home is empty. Posting expensive purchases advertises assets worth stealing, and geotagging locations enables stalking and planning. The wealthy protect themselves through operational security. Unlisted addresses, LLC vehicle ownership, private social media, no wealth signaling, and living below apparent means. They understand that invisibility is security. The more people who know you have money, the higher your risk profile. Every additional person aware of your wealth is another potential security breach through gossip, social media posts, or direct targeting. Silence isn't paranoia, it's prudent risk management. Contrary to media portrayals, most millionaires and billionaires practice stealth wealth. They intentionally avoid displaying financial success. Warren Buffett lives in a modest Omaha house bought in 1958. Mark Zuckerberg drives a Honda Fit. IKEA founder Ingvar Kamprad flew economy and drove a 20-year-old Volvo. These aren't anomalies. Research on millionaires shows 70 to 80% live in middle-class neighborhoods, drive used cars, and dress modestly. The stealth wealth philosophy rests on several principles. 1. Real wealth is invisible. It's in investment accounts, not possessions. 2. Security through obscurity. Unknown wealth is protected wealth. 3. Freedom from expectations. Appearing middle class eliminates social pressure. 4. Focus on substance over appearance, spending on experiences, education, and investments rather than status symbols. 5. Compounding preservation. Money not spent on signaling compounds into more wealth. Stealth wealth practitioners understand that luxury goods are depreciating liabilities that broadcast vulnerability while providing minimal utility. A $100,000 car and a $30,000 car both transport you. The difference is the former advertises wealth while the latter preserves it. The wealthiest people optimize for freedom, security, and compound growth, not social validation. They've learned what newcomers haven't. Visible wealth attracts problems. Invisible wealth attracts peace.
Financial privacy requires knowing exactly what information to protect. Never disclose 1. Net worth or specific account balances. Always downplay or deflect. 2. Income or salary details. Claim comfortable or doing okay, but never numbers. 3. Investment strategies or holdings. Avoid discussing specific stocks, real estate, or businesses owned. 4. Inheritance or windfall amounts. If you receive money, claim it's helping but not life-changing. 5. Home purchase prices. If you buy property, claim it was a stretch or bought below market. 6. Early retirement plans. Continue claiming you need to work, even if financially independent. 7. Tax bills. High taxes signal high income. 8. Financial goals or targets. Discussing 1 million plus goals reveals ambition and likely progress. 9. Side business success. If you have profitable ventures, minimize their success publicly. 10. Financial advice given. Helping others financially signals you have expertise and resources. The rule is, when asked about finances, be vague, modest, and slightly negative. Things are tight, still paying down debt. hoping to retire someday, and making it work are safe responses that end conversations without lying outright. Practice these deflections until they're automatic. The goal isn't deception, it's privacy. You're under no obligation to disclose financial details to anyone except spouses and legal tax professionals. Social media has created a generation that destroys wealth through public broadcasting. Posting vacation photos from Bali, showing off new cars, flexing designer purchases, or documenting luxury experiences might generate likes, but it generates far more problems. First, it advertises wealth to criminals. Geotagged posts tell them you're away and where you live. Second, it triggers the IRS and tax authorities. Lifestyle posts inconsistent with reported income invite audits. Third, it creates legal liability. In lawsuits, divorces, or disputes, social media posts are used as evidence of hidden wealth or fraud. Fourth, it ruins relationships. Friends and family who see your posts develop resentment and entitlement. Fifth, it attracts scammers and fraudsters who target you with sophisticated schemes. Sixth, it inflates your lifestyle. The pressure to maintain a social media image drives wasteful spending. Research shows people who post wealth signals on social media have 40 to 60% higher unexpected expense rates due to social pressure and targeting. The solution is simple. Don't post financial indicators. Keep accounts private, post mundane content, never show luxury goods, avoid geotagging, and delay posting until returning from trips. Better yet, minimize social media entirely. The wealthiest people have minimal or no public social media presence. They understand that attention is liability, privacy is security, and real life happens offline. Every post is a potential wealth leak. Protect your freedom by staying invisible. One of the most insidious ways announcing wealth destroys it is through forced lifestyle inflation. Once people know you're wealthy, they expect you to act wealthy, live in expensive neighborhoods, drive luxury cars, wear designer clothes, attend high-end events, and spend lavishly on entertainment. This social pressure drives spending that would never happen in private. Psychology research shows that perceived wealth expectations increase spending by 35 to 70% compared to anonymous wealth. People spend to match others' expectations, not their own desires. The trap accelerates. Luxury home requires luxury furniture, luxury car requires premium parking or insurance, designer clothes require expensive events to wear them, and high-end social circles require constant spending to maintain status. Each upgrade locks in higher baseline costs permanently. Meanwhile, quiet millionaires living in modest homes and driving used cars save the difference and compound it into tens of millions of dollars. The divergence is dramatic. Loud wealth of $1 million becomes $2 million over 20 years while funding a luxury lifestyle. Quiet wealth of $1 million becomes $6 to $10 million over the same period by avoiding lifestyle inflation. Silence isn't just protection from others, it's protection from yourself. When nobody knows you're wealthy, there's no pressure to perform wealth, allowing you to optimize spending for actual happiness rather than social signaling.
Financial privacy doesn't mean total isolation. It means strategic, selective disclosure. The only people who should know your financial reality: 1. Spouse or life partner, full transparency required for shared goals. 2. Financial advisors, CPAs, attorneys, wealth managers bound by confidentiality. 3. Select mentors, trusted advisors with aligned values who've achieved similar success. 4. Your future self. Document everything for your own reference and estate planning. Everyone else, parents, siblings, children, until appropriate age, friends, coworkers, extended family, should be on an information diet. If you must disclose partially, elderly parents needing care reassurance, share minimums. We're financially stable and can help in emergencies, rather than specific numbers. With children, delay disclosure until they demonstrate financial maturity, often mid-20s or later, then gradually reveal to prevent entitlement or recklessness. The disclosure framework: share outcomes, not numbers. You can say we're comfortable without revealing $5 million net worth, or we're building security without disclosing $50,000 a month passive income. Strategic vagueness protects privacy while maintaining relationships.
And when pressed, deflect, minimize, and redirect. Let's not talk money. We're doing okay. Still have a ways to go. These phrases end conversations respectfully. The goal is calibrated privacy, total transparency with essential partners, strategic vagueness with trusted circles, complete silence with everyone else.
Teaching children to practice wealth privacy is one of the most important financial lessons wealthy parents can give. Children who grow up broadcasting wealth develop entitlement, attract opportunistic friends, become targets for exploitation, and struggle with authentic relationships. Research on wealthy families shows children who learn stealth wealth principles have significantly better psychological outcomes, relationship quality, work ethic, and financial success compared to those raised in visible luxury. The teaching framework: 1. Model the behavior. Live modestly despite wealth so children internalize it as normal. 2. Explain the why. Help them understand privacy protects security and relationships. 3. Train discretion. Teach them never to discuss family finances, possessions, or wealth outside the home. 4. Provide context appropriately. As they mature, gradually reveal family financial reality with clear boundaries on disclosure. 5. Emphasize values over status. Reinforce that character, contribution, and relationships matter more than possessions. 6. Delay inheritance knowledge. Don't tell children about trust funds or inheritance until they've established independent careers and identities. The lesson is clear. Wealth is a tool for freedom and security, not a status symbol or identity. Children who learn this early avoid the pitfalls of public wealth and build authentic lives based on substance, not appearance. This generational lesson compounds. Children who practice stealth wealth teach their children the same, creating dynasties that preserve wealth across generations while avoiding the publicity that destroys it. At the core, silence about financial freedom isn't about shame or secrecy. It's about protecting what you've built and maintaining quality of life. The people who announce wealth loudly discover too late that visibility creates problems money can't fix: destroyed relationships, security threats, constant demands, lifestyle inflation, and loss of privacy. Meanwhile, those who practice stealth wealth enjoy the actual benefits: security through obscurity, authentic relationships, freedom from social pressure, preserved capital, and peace of mind. The choice is clear: broadcast your success and deal with consequences, or keep it quiet and enjoy freedom. Start today. Audit your public presence, social media, conversations, possessions, home, and eliminate wealth signals. Practice deflection when asked about finances. Build relationships based on shared values, not financial status. Model modest living despite resources, and commit to protecting financial privacy as fiercely as you protect the wealth itself. Tell me in the comments, do you practice stealth wealth? And what's your strategy? In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to build 5 to 10 million in investments while appearing middle class to everyone around you. Remember, real wealth whispers, fake wealth shouts. Choose wisdom, choose silence, choose freedom.